So again, if I need a little support because I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on me or I'm tired, I can use Third Eye for that. And I use a lot of these oils. You know, since you and I have become friends, I've been using these things every day. I mean, I test them, I use them, and I'm telling you, I feel like I've got a secret weapon, you know, in the most beautiful way, of not weapon in a negative, but I got all these support tools, you know. It's like, it's nothing, you know, just like we have a jack in our car. We don't want to have to use it, but there's nothing like a jack when you get a flat tire. So it's not like I'm running around, you know, mainlining oils all day, but I like to experiment with them so I know when do I choose which one to get the best support or for what function, whether it be aches and pains from weightlifting or healing a wound or a sunburn, or if I eat something and it bothers me, or I get a little frisky and, you know, God forbid, eat some chocolate, it'll fire up my old fungal infection that I've had since I was a kid, which is why I was interested in the candida. You know, because some of these things, you know, the body's a garden, right? Just like the soil's always got the seeds and things in it. You never know until you start watering and see what comes out. So you know, I've done all sorts of parasite cleanses and fungal cleanse, but there's times when I'm tired, there's times when I just don't want to be that disciplined, and I just accept responsibility for today. I'm going to eat some chocolate, or Angie's mother might make some beautiful gluten-free chocolate brownies, and I know that's death because it's going to fire my fungal infection up. But if I can also say, well, I have a little support here, so I can use you know, an enzyme product that'll help break that down better. I can use an oil that'll help keep it at bay. It just, I think, if it's supporting me, it's supporting my body. And it also, I think, is healthy for all of us not to get caught in such a fanatic relationship with diet and lifestyle factors that we forget that living is really important too. So in essence, I think these oils have really been helpful for me because they give me more flexibility with being able to live instead of always be so disciplined about, you know, I can't eat that, I got to do this. You know, that ascetic approach to life and spirituality can kind of lead you to a sort of a one-sided relationship with Great Spirit, where you can get this illusion in your head that you're only really in love with Great Spirit when you're being a good little boy, you know, following the book, whether it be the diet book or the God book or whatever it is. But if I can find that nice middle ground where I can say, hey, you know what, I deserve a little break today, and I'm going to accept responsibility that it might fire up my fungal infection or give me a bit of a skin condition like chocolate just messes my skin up. So it's like, okay, well, I recently, in the last few months, I came across Wade Lightheart, who makes amazing enzyme products, and he's coming here to visit me Friday, and he's a real cool guy. I wish you could be here to meet him.
Right on. I'm enjoying some of his products.
Yeah, well, I love Wade, and so using his enzyme products has been very helpful. He's got a great one, Gluten Guard, and so I use Wade's products the same way I use yours, right? You explore with them, you learn how to use them, and you have the jack in the trunk so that if the tire goes, you're ready to go. And I'm saying that because I don't want people to misunderstand that we're suggesting that these oils are like the panacea for all the itch, scratches, and bumps, and that you can keep living like an idiot and just drown yourself with oils, because that would just be a waste of oil. But what they can do is be a very, very good support system, not only to enhance physical, mental, and emotional well-being, as, you know, like I use a lot of them as scents, like for my body. You know, this morning I put Release on. I just like the smell of it. It's not like I was going to come into anything that I felt like I'd have to deal with, like any kind of negative energy. Just, I love the smell of it. And I find if I love the smell of myself, then it's more fun being with myself. And so I think there's just so many amazing applications for the oils. And by spending time with someone like you, we all get to learn a lot of stuff that most of us wouldn't learn. I mean, who's going to be reading books with 20-syllable taxonomical names in them, and you actually say, what the hell is that? I'm going to figure this out, because you'd be there for, took you years to master that. So I think you're just sort of like supercharging our knowledge, which is freaking lovely.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm inspired to share a little bit of pain relief ice with you and for you, because you mentioned your neck.
Yeah,
so
I use this one. It's good.
Yeah. Pain relief ice is a really powerful formula that came through me a number of years ago. And pain relief ice is a powerful analgesic, anti-inflammatory that also supports the recovery from wounds. It's a combination of 12 different essential oils. It's got peppermint, lavender, helichrysum, black pepper, pink pepper, turmeric, wintergreen, German chamomile, spikenard, neoli, rosewood, arnica, and frankincense.
You certainly don't smoke too much pot.
I don't use cannabis these days. Hemp, 0 THC, CBD, my body likes. A little bit of THC. For my awareness, it kind of clouds my awareness. And
I'm just saying that because very few people can remember the ingredients of like 150 different oil blends, and you seem to be able to access these things like they're like right in the saliva in your mouth.
They definitely are.
In other words, you don't have what I refer to as Marysheimer's or marijuana-induced Alzheimer's.
Oh, that's fun and cute. Yeah, pain relief ice is such a supportive blend for chronic pain to kind of minimize some of the pain and the aches. Can be used for athletes after training or after a game. It's very cooling. It's got a icy hot kind of vibration to it. I find that for my body, the analgesic properties take place in about 5 minutes, and the duration is typically about 1 to 2 hours. Some people have reported up to 4 hours with a single application.
Yeah.
I find after long nights of dancing, or if my body's getting sore for any particular reason, it really helps to take the edge off and reduce inflammation to aid with recovery. So this is one that I always travel with.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm pretty sure I have that in my shaving kit. I have like 40 oils in my shaving kit, and I carry them everywhere, which brings up a thought. I travel. I don't travel so much anymore, but for 25 years, Penny and I practically lived on the road. But for those of you listening, I have a little technique I use for traveling internationally with oils, because if you just put these in your suitcase, they're going to go through heavy radiation because they're bombarding your suitcase to look inside of it. So what I do is I went to a photography shop and bought a lead-lined case for photographic film. And then I put all my oils inside the lead-lined case, and I put all the oils inside of a blood pressure cuff holder. The little packages that blood pressure cuffs come in. They have a little zipper you can put. So I carefully put all the oils in there, and I slide that into the lead-lined case, and Penny made up a message for the security guys. Contains expensive medicinal oils. If opened, please close lids tightly, because they kept opening them and leaving the lids open, and I'd open my suitcase and I'd have $150 worth of oils all through my suitcase.
Yeah. And
since Penny put the sign on there, they've never done that. But I could tell the difference before we did that, because the oils would literally location they would start losing their smell, losing their vibration. And so since I put them in the film case, they've been maintaining excellent. And the only other thing is, just know that if you use that technique, it's a guarantee they're going to open your suitcase, because they can't see through the lead.
Right.
So they're going to look inside there. So if you're hiding pot or anything else in your suitcase, recommend you put that lead-lined case in something that you don't mind them opening, or you're probably going to find yourself in trouble.
That's a fun little hack. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.